Hi there. Today we're going to show you how to lay out the text on a Word document. We're going to show you how to select all the text, adjust the spacing between the lines, the difference between line breaks and page breaks, bullets and numbering, how to do that, how to set the margins on a page and how to align the paragraphs, how to put headers and footers on every page with page numbering, and how to print portrait and landscape. We've downloaded this document. It's called Charles Babbage, and it is a 2-page document that is full of text and spelling errors. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to select all of the text that's in the document and change the font that's on it. So to select all of the text, you can use your mouse and pull it down, or you can do Control and A on your keyboard and that selects everything. You can then change it to the font that you wish and the size that you want. When you've selected all of the text, you can change the spacing in between the lines, and you use this icon here, line and paragraph spacing, to do that. It's currently set to 1.15. If you set it to 1, it's closer. 1.5 is more spread out, and double line spacing leaves a full line between each. You select the paragraph that you want to change, and then you change the setting on that paragraph, and it will just change what you've selected. This show hide shows you hidden characters. These are hidden characters that do not appear when you print the document. That one that looks like a Q is actually a return character or a line break. If you put one of them in, it puts in a new line and it starts a new paragraph. So everywhere you see one of them, it is a new paragraph, and it lets you put new lines in. So if you want a space, you can put in one and it puts a space after the line. The same here. These will not appear in your document when you print it. You can also, instead of doing a line as a space, you can put in a new page. So if I want to start a new page with this word Ada Lovelace, I can do Control and Enter, and that will put in a page break, and it shows the word page break, but that will not print when I print it. Another way of doing it is if you did, I'll undo that, if you did Layout, Breaks, Page Break, it will insert a new page where Ada Lovelace is. If I click on that show hide, those characters will disappear and you won't see them again. Bullets and numbering put in new bullet point or a new number for each new paragraph or each line break. So if I go to other accomplishments and we select these, everywhere there's a new paragraph, it will put in a new number or bullet when I click on bullets. So I've selected these paragraphs. I click on Home and click on Bullets. Everywhere there is an Enter key or a new line, it will put in a new bullet. So if I put in a new one here, a new bullet will go in. If I don't want them as bullets, I can do numbers by clicking on 1, 2, 3. Margins. The margins on this document are very narrow. It's very tight to the left and to the right of the page. You can change that in the layout by clicking on margins, and you can see that they're narrow, and narrow is 1.27 centimeters all around. If we change to normal, it's nearly double that, 2.54 centimeters all around. And that just gives it a nicer look with a bit of space all around it. You can see now it's gone from page 1 of 2 to page 1 of 6. It's now 6 pages long with the double spacing and the wider margins. Aligning paragraphs. If you can see your ruler here, it's got a mark at the start and the end of the text. If you cannot see that ruler, click on View and tick the ruler. If the ruler is ticked, you should be able to see the start and the end of the paragraph. You should see 2 little triangles for the indents. When you do bullets and numberings on a paragraph, like we did down here, what it does is it indents the paragraph. So if we select these, you will see it's indented. So this is a hanging indent. So the first line of the paragraph is in line with this top triangle, and the rest of the paragraph is in line with this. And we can move them when we selected it to change the hanging indent. So the first line is up here, and the rest of the paragraph stays in line with the second icon here, the second triangle. And that's how you change your indents on your paragraphs. Headers and footers. To put a header or a footer in your document so it appears on every page of the document, you can double click on the bottom part and it highlights the header and the footer. You can also click on Insert Header Footer and it will let you change it. So if you put in your name at the bottom, if you tab across, it will go to the middle. And then if you want to put the page number into the document and insert page number in the current position and select plain number. To update the header, you click up in the header and you can put in the heading. To go back to your normal text, you can double click on the main text or you can click on Close Header Footer. So now Charles Babbage appears in the header of every page, and it has my name and the page number at the bottom of every page. And the number will update as you go through the document. If you want to change the way that the text appears on the page from portrait to landscape, you click on Layout, click on Orientation and change it to Landscape. It has now changed the document so that it is going across the page. That's all I'm going to show you on formatting. Thank you.